All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for the Rakah Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim, spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to the humble Aqua, who learn in silence with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And hey, Lord just put on my spirit to go into, just doing what the Lord commands you. And, where do we find what the Lord commands us? Is in the scriptures, all throughout the scriptures. And having the trust and faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because, hey, this world is like a circus. And you don't know what you're going to get day to day, minute by minute. This world is in a total uproar. Hey, and that's what the Lord said would happen, right? And it's happening for our sakes, for the Israelites' sake. No one else. So if you got, demons around you that's in that Muslim spirit, Islam spirit, Buddhist spirit, Christianity spirit, hey, well, they're going to get destroyed. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Not me and not by me, but through the spirit power, really grace and mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's the mercy for his people, the Israelites. Because of all the abominations that's going on in this world and that we have to be subjected to, right? All this abominable everything, whether it's food, whether it's pollution in the air, whether it's our woman, our brothers, right? And the heathen nations. We gotta be subjected to this. And the Lord is fed up. The sins have reached the heavens. The sins have reached the heavens, and the Lord is fed up. And he has set the bounds that you can't cross. And what he commands us to do is to live by these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability and hold on fast to what we know. And what we know is written in the scriptures. And all these prophecies happen written in the scriptures. And we see it. We see it. You got all this chaos and destruction happen over in the so-called Middle East. Our land. It's basically being cleansed, right? Because that's, what they're saying. But we know who's actually cleansing it. We know why that destruction is actually happening. The land was parted, right? With two different nations of people that are not supposed to be there. This is our land that the Lord is going to give us back. And so I felt it, and hey, I just opened this up. This is the first thing that opened up to me, but it was on my spirit. So, hey, man, this is, Lord willing, hey, I'll be of that number. I'll be of the elect. But enough of me, Babylon. Let's get in this precept. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Yeah, so that's what we should be concerned with. Right? The scriptures. We should be meditating on the scriptures day and night. Hey, can we really do that here in this wicked kingdom? Not after all we got to do to even just survive a little bit in this thing. But what we can do is come out of this world though, and the cares of this world. But hey, it'd be a beautiful thing if all we had to do was stay in these scriptures. read the scriptures, put out videos, get edified by other brothers in their videos, right? Be a beautiful thing to be able to do. Hey, and in the kingdom, guess what? The law, statutes, and commandments is going to be written on our inward parts. So we're going to have it. And we're going to govern the other nations by it. So in the kingdom, hey, that's what's going to be. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So there's no success here. There's nothing good here for the Israelites. There's nothing that we can prosper here following laws, statutes, and commandments. Because they want to shut our mouths. Matter of fact, the only way to prosper here is by being wicked. The only way to have good success is by bowing down to Baal, to this wicked Babylon, right? But true men of the Lord are not going to do that. And hey, we're going to be persecuted for it. But we also know that true prosperity comes through following this law, statutes, and commandments. It comes through meditating on the scriptures day and night. It comes to doing the work. That's the good success that we want, because that is going to happen in the kingdom. And we're going to escape the second death. We're going to escape that judgment. And you have to be spiritual to understand that. And the Lord has to sup with you to give you that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because if not, you're going to be like most people out here. Not getting it. And can't get right. Because the Lord has made you deaf, dumb, and blind. Literally. It says, have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for Yahweh thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. So yeah, no matter how low they try to make us, hey, Yahweh B'Shem El Shai is with us. So hey, think it not a strange thing that they're going to come down on you. Hey, that's par for the course. But what did the Lord say? Be strong and of good courage. Hey, it was the scriptures say, take it cheerfully. Right? So adversity is coming if you're a man of the Lord. Take it cheerfully. Adversity is coming if you're a man of the Lord. Stand firm on who you are and whom you are. Adversity is going to come. Right? It says, let me get to the point I wanted to get to. And so what did true men of the Lord say? And they answered Joshua, saying, all that thou commandest us we will do, and whithersoever thou sendest us we will go, according as we hearken unto Moses in all things, so will we hearken unto thee. Only Yahweh thy power be with thee, as he was with Moses. So yeah, so true men of the Lord are going to say, hey, whatever thou commandest, we're going to do based on the Bible, based on the scriptures, based on Yahweh and the Israelite way of life. We're going to do it. And hey, in this time, what's the Lord going to do? I'm going to go back up to 15. It says, until Yahweh have given your brethren rest. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to give us rest from all this wickedness. As he have given you, and they also have possessed the land which Yahweh, your power, giveth them. So the Lord's going to give us back our land. in this time now. Right? It says, and they also have possessed the land which Yahweh your power giveth them. Then ye shall return unto the land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses, Yahweh's servant, gave you on this side Jordan toward the sun rising. Yeah. And it's going to happen again. He's going to return us to our land, and we're going to enjoy it forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Yeah, it's going to be like that. Yeah. And what's going to happen here? It says, verse 18, whosoever he be that doth rebel against thy commandment, and will not hearken unto thy words and all that thou commandest him, he shall be put to death. And that's what's going to happen. These missiles are going to come, and 2/3 of our people are going to be put to death. You know? Hey, because judgment isn't exercised speedily, right? They think ain't nothing going to happen to them. Because you see all this wickedness happen, and people are still living. But it's going to be quicker than you think. Quicker than you think. It says, he shall put thee to death. Only be strong and of a good courage. Because, yeah, we're going to see all this death around us. And hey, Lord willing, we beamed up and we look down and see all that death and carnage and destruction. Hey, we're going to be praising the name of Yahweh B'Shem Moshe. Because we've been put through so much that we want this death to come. We want this destruction to come. You know, and that's the heart and mind that we're going to have in that day. We're going to be praising the name of Yahweh B'Shem Moshe, because we know the only path to our rulership is their destruction. And that's throughout the scriptures too. The only path of our kingdom was through destruction of others, other nations. Right? And that's what we know in these times. Right? But we're going to be blameless because we follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. We're going to be blameless because we put our faith and trust in Yahweh B'Shem Moshe. We're going to be blameless because we didn't bow down to wickedness and unrighteousness. And we said, hey, we're going to do all that thou commanded us. We will do. Not just say it, but actually do it. And whatever happens to us, hey, we're going to take it cheerfully. And whithersoever thou send us, we will go. Here, there, low, high, right, left, right? Wherever the Lord sends us, hey, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. And whatever Esau, Edom, and the other heathen nations do, or the 2/3 do to you, there's going to be a hell to pay. That judgment is going to come upon their heads swiftly. You know, because they think because judgment isn't executed speedily that they're going to be all right, and that's not going to come near them. Hey, the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Moshe got them in a trick bag, and it's got something special for them. So we're going to see. You know, but hey, we in these last days, we got all these things happening. One by one, day by day, minute by minute, things is rolling. And the world is shook. You know? It's shook. So with that, hey, Lord willing, it's edifying to the elect. And until next time, shalom.